Have you ever been in a situation like this? You're in bed and you need to turn off your lights, but it's not over there, it's right here, and you're trying to reach it. For me, I can turn it off, and I'll show you, but I have to lean to turn it off. But for my wife, that she's petite, she's not able to do that. So she would actually have to get up to turn it off. Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to install this Dice RC remote control switch, where it's a little remote that you can keep by the side of the bed, and I'm able to turn either this light or that light or both, and each of us have our own controls. So let me play the intro video and then I'll explain it afterwards. It's a fairly easy installation. You need some of the tools that you're going to need is a wire stripper. You will need a Phillips screwdriver, and you're also going to need a marker, and don't forget the little jeweler's screwdriver in order to do your job. So I want to show how to remove this. This here simply just screws to one side. You just got to look for it, and it pops right out. See, it's got these three little sections here that will screw into here, and then it has two Phillips screws that you just take a screwdriver and take it off.
So you want to take a marker and put W for white and B for black. And then I'm taking this relay and using the small jeweler's screwdriver and just open all the screws up to have them ready. Then there's a 22 2-gauge wire, and all I want is one wire out of this whole thing. So I'm stripping the casing off, and then I'm going to cut it in half and strip the ends. Make sure they're not too long. Now the diagram that I'm going to follow is this one here. I want number 2 and number 4 for the red to pigtail each other. I'm going to connect in number 2. So that's what I'm going to do next. So now I'm going to take the 2 red wires I cut and then twist them together, and then just trim a tiny bit so I can insert into that relay. So now once I put it in there, I use the jeweler's screwdriver and tighten it and just give a little tug to make sure that's not coming out. Then I'm going to take the one wire and then daisy chain it to slot number 4. So you see 2 and 4, just like this.
Let's make sure I don't lose these guys here. These guys are quick disconnects. So you want to pull this open like that. You can see that. And then we're going to pull the wire out. Leave it right there. Hopefully I won't lose it.
I just wanted to show you a similar concept to what's up there. This is a quick disconnect connector, and it's as easy as lifting up these little tabs and putting the wire in and clipping them down. And to take them off, you just do the reverse. See how he tugs it? Just to make sure it's connected in there. So it's similar to this concept. Hopefully you guys get the idea.
Let's take this one white wire. This one white wire. The black one is positive. The white one is common. So we're going to take the black wire, because I don't have a white, and hook it up to this black one. Okay, I'm going to trim this off a tiny bit. And then remember this white one, common, so negative, so I'm going to put it to the negative in the back here.
So now notice that I'm putting in slot number 1 that combination right now.
Give it a tug. See how it came out? That's why it's important you give it a tug, so it wasn't all the way in. The challenging part is because we got a very thick wire here. It makes it a challenge. So you just got to make sure that you push that guy in. So I finally got it in right there. So it looks like that. All right. So now what we're going to do is take the black one. I'm going to trim. This is just way too long, so I'm going to trim that a little bit. I'll take the black one and have it go into that third opening there, which it would be the ON, or otherwise open connector. Let's give it a little tug. Okay, it works. Now I want to go ahead and strip this other guy here. So what we want to do now is the red one and put it where the black used to be. It's in there. Give it a little tug. And then we're going to put the black one where the white used to be. You saw that light go on. So now we're going to take this. Now if you notice, oops, if you notice, it says B. You can see that. It says B. So we're going to go ahead and take our pod, B, hit it, and there you go. So we got lights. Now check this out. So now we can turn it on and off with our controls. But I'm having a little issue with this B one, this A. As you can see, it turns on the lights. No problem. But this one here, as I do B, it's like I gotta hold it. So it's gotta be something with the program, which I'm gonna do here shortly here. But I'm gonna leave it open, and then I'll button everything up once I get this thing working. All right, so we finally got this thing working. So what was happening is that every time I hit it, it would stay on and then turn off. It almost like you have to push it and stay on it. But what it is that this little learning button, it's up here. You guys can see it right here. You press that one time. Well, I'll show it to you here. So if I press this one time, let go, and I'm going to press the B button. So you see, so every time I hit it, I can hold on to it, it stays on. It stays on. But if you do it twice, 1, 2, and hit the B button, now it stays on. So now it turns off. Stays on, turns off. I think 4 times is a delay. Let's hit this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hit this here and let go. So it's on. Now check this out. I'm going to turn it off. What? I'm going to turn it on. So now I'm going to turn it off. I just pressed it and it's a delay. Watch. Boom, it turns off. So it's got different modes that you can set it in. I forget what the third one is. Let's try 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so it turns on, but I can't turn it off. But with the other remote, I can turn it off. I don't like that. So I'm going to hit it 2. 1, 2. Press this. Press it again. There you go. So now we got it working here. So I'm going to put this back together and I'll show you guys in a bit. I'm going to make sure to have the wires come out through here. Close it. I'm going to tuck these wires in. And I'll push this up. Flat this way. And then I'm going to tuck these wires in and then put the screw back. I see a screw hole here. There's no other screw hole. I'm going to have to put a new one. So that function doesn't work any longer because we have it here. Boom. Oh, let me show you. How cool is that? Instead of laying this right there, we have a hook here that we put for our cell phones. So I'm just going to hook it right down there. There you go. It's an easy installation, nice modification. I'm going to surprise my wife when she gets here. If you'd like to purchase this product, in the description down below, I'll have the link on Amazon so you can go ahead and buy it. Remember, it doesn't cost you any more, but it will give me a little commission in order to support our YouTube channel. So I appreciate it and thank you for helping us out. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to text me. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up down below. So like that, the YouTube algorithm can go ahead and share it with other individuals. And don't forget, I got plenty of videos that you guys can watch, some DIYs you guys can do it yourself and enjoy it. I want to turn the light off. Oh, that's right. I got my remote control. Boom. How cool is that? Or I can say, hey honey, want your light on? Boom. Isn't that cool? You can say, hey honey, you want me to take care of that light? There you go. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Guys, you're gonna love this modification. So give it a try.